So our producers want us to read this. What you are about to enjoy or hate is simply three friends talking football and talking out their asses. Opinions mostly is for entertainment purposes only. You may offer great insights into the NFL and perspectives no one else has. Possible side effects do include feelings getting hurt, being offended, and losing respect for one another. Well, I'm the problem.
Oh boy.
What? Oh, hey, how's it going? Welcome, friends, family, faithful viewers, to another installment of Opinions Mostly. It's been a long time. We've taken a little bit of hiatus because we celebrate football, the NFL to be exact, and obviously it was the off season. Training camp starting. So without further ado, let me introduce the co-hosts, the ones that make it all very real. Give it up for the one, the only, Aaron the Hammer Quilling.
I like that.
Hey,
So
guys.
beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I am a pretty princess, aren't I? How is everybody doing?
Very swell, Aaron.
We're doing
What about
great
you?
out there.
Doing good, just living life. Just one day at a time, just chilling.
Live, laugh, love, baby. No.
Yeah.
Don't you golf?
Something like that. Yeah. I'll do a little golf. This last weekend, actually, it was my little brother Eli's 30th birthday, and we did 36 holes, and that was the first time I've done that.
Why did you do that?
So we started at Pine Mountain Lake in the morning, played 18 there, took a break, and came down the hill, played at Tulalip, and played 18 there. It was a very, very long day, and I feel like I'm still tired from it, and that was just last Sunday.
Dude, that's
I
awesome,
imagine.
actually.
Yeah, no, it was fun, though. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I'm trying to edit, my first, kind of produced TikTok together, because I just took, it's just going to be, a bullshit, there's no shot tracer in the balls or anything. It's just me, my stepdad, brother, just, hanging out golfing, being stupid. So trying to figure out how to put that together.
Yeah. What are you going to call your TikTok page?
I'm just putting it on my personal one.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm,
How'd you golf?
Actually, not bad that day. I shot 88 at Pine Mountain Lake, and then I shot a 91 at Tulalip.
Nice.
So,
For a second round of 18. Not bad.
Yeah, I was tired. I don't know how I didn't go over 100, honestly.
I saw how you hit the goose. Or, I mean, you didn't hit the goose, allegedly.
I did it. So I watched back, and I'm pretty sure what happened was because my ball landed about 6 feet past the pin on the green. What I think happened was my tee flew forward and hit the goose.
No way.
So I think it was my tee that hit the goose. And that's why you can hear something like I hit the ball, and then you can hear something hitting the goose and it flies up. I think it was my tee.
See, we'll never know because there's no ball tracer.
I have witnesses. I have witnesses, actually.
Yeah, right.
My brother and my boss, Logan, were both there witnessing. So,
how much did you pay them?
Yeah, by the way,
because I am broke.
Well, good job. That sounds pretty cool. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I swear it hit the goose. But yeah, okay, maybe it was a tee.
Something hit the goose. It just wasn't my ball, because my ball hit the green, son.
Maybe it was a guy in the bushes, like a little sniper rifle.
Like a little BB gun.
Giant asshole jackass.
Yeah.
Anyways, Aaron, I'm glad we're here. It's been a long time. I'm glad to see you, man. You look healthy.
Glad to see you too. You too.
Also, guys, sitting on this side of me is the one, the only Joe, special teams Spoilerich. Give it up.
Well, Aaron, we got to give you some props here. You're doing something NFL players aren't doing anymore nowadays. It's 2-a-days at training.
No.
Oh, yeah. Just that one day.
Hey, one day is more than what they're doing, which is 0.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah.
Joe, what's new, boy?
Well, just scrolling, finding reels to spam people with, enjoying the summertime blues and summertime heat out here in Denver, Colorado, going to events and whatnot. Nick, I went to a certain concert. I'm sure you wish you could have been there, but we won't talk about it. It's okay.
Worst Post Malone show of all time?
You mean the birdest, like the brightest of show of all time? Yes.
How's
Haters.
that?
Terrible,
that
terrible
mean?
turn. Anyway,
Yeah.
doing a lot of hiking in the Rocky Mountains, which is nice.
Nice.
Trying to get ready for they have this alpine walk here. I'm totally spacing on it here.
Pulling it up right now.
Yeah.
Who'd you see with Post Malone?
I went with a bunch of friends here. Bunch of friends that aren't really into the country, but they do all the posty old school stuff when he was doing rap and pop. So it was fun.
Post Malone is not country anyway, so I don't know.
Country pop. Well, we're getting ready for the Manitou Incline. 2,744 steps straight up a mountainside.
Oh shit! Steps like staircase?
Just straight stairs, and the stairs are different sizes. The further you get up, the elevation gain is 2,020 feet.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, and it's just a straight staircase.
You're gonna hike that?
Yeah, take like an hour and a half.
What's when's the day?
Probably later this.
When's D-Day?
Later this summer. What we're looking like. Trying to get in shape, get the steps in, the Stairmaster in, getting the walks in the mountains. Got the trekking poles, got my shoes, got the backpack. It's great. I'm turning native-ish. Kind of amazing.
I heard
Even
you
I
like to
changed.
wrestle men. How come you're saying you're out of shape?
Oh,
I knew something
wrestled-
was coming.
I haven't wrestled men or women
That's
in a
what Joe
while.
said.
It's jiu-jitsu, so
I got you, Aaron. Well, that's good. Good job, Joe. I'm proud of you and your health journey. How many pounds have you lost since you started this thing?
I haven't been tracking. It's more been the weight's been going down, but it's more about just getting in shape and like hiking shape. There's standard shape of walking a city block to the liquor store and for some lip gummies, but there's a whole other level of shape of doing 2,000 elevation inclines here, my guy.
Are you a lip pillow fanatic?
Only on the cover.
Only on the cover. What does that
What
mean?
does that even mean?
Only public facing. You'll never see me put one in there on public. I just talk about it.
Is that like a cool kid? Is that like what the kids say nowadays? Oh, no,
I've never heard face pillow.
A lip pillow. Lip pillow.
Lip pillow. Okay, I still never heard that
All the cool
Joseph
kids are calling it.
until you texted it today. I don't know. Maybe I'm out of the loop.
Joe likes to hang out with high school boys, so he knows all the lingo. It's cool.
I buy them
let's
the cigarettes. I buy them cigarettes. All right. Ever since
Let's
when I was
not get in
21 and
trouble here,
over.
boys.
Allegations there.
You know what I love about high school girls? I get older, they stay the same age.
Oh my Atlanta.
Matthew McConaughey, man, great quote.
That's right. He didn't do it. He's not guilty. No, he's not.
Mind you, he was portraying someone much younger than us, too, gentlemen. So
That's why I love
just keep
cinema.
that in mind.
That's why I love cinema, man. Make believe in everything.
Oh
That was
boy,
Good movie.
there was.
Shout out Matthew McConaughey. Sponsor us. No. All right.
All right.
That's me. I'm your host, Nick the Shark Herbs, guys. It's been a long time coming. I'm glad that we're all here together. There's been a lot of shit going on in my life right now. I got a lot of changes coming. I mean, shit has been wild. My car fucking broke down. I learned how to change 4 spark plugs. I learned how to change 4 ignition coils. I fixed it. Then my AC's been out in the same car after. So I couldn't freaking fix that. I got to take it in Friday. I went to go try to buy a truck today. A new F-150, except last year's model. False advertising. It was a whole shit show. Went in there for nothing. Drove an hour away. Lots of crazy shit. I lost my number 2, my supervisor, Jordan. Shout out J-Dog. J-Dog, if you're watching, good luck. She got promoted, so I'm happy for her. But also, that's happening, so I got to hire for my number 2 position. It's just been crazy. And then, obviously, I mean, Aaron.
What? Are you serious? Shut the fuck up. No way.
Language.
Me and Selena are pregnant, dude. We're pregnant.
Oh my God. I'm so happy. Congratulations.
Thanks, dude.
Dude, that's awesome.
This is what I want to tell you the other day. I know you were literally talking about your brother's birthday, and I saw your Snapchat. Shit. So like that's the only dad had to tell you. But
no worries. Wow, dude, that's awesome. I'm so happy for you.
That's right, dude. So I'm gonna be a father. Big Papa Nick.
Woo!
That's right.
Yes.
I'm stoked, nervous as hell. Celine's gonna be 12 weeks pregnant tomorrow, is her 12 weeks. So the baby's due February 5th. Um,
Maybe 12th.
yeah, huh? Yeah, I know.
Maybe 12th.
I know. Between your birthday and Valentine's Day, if it
Uh-huh.
lands on the 13th, that's Celine's number. I was like, that lines it up perfect for like
Mhm.
3 days of
Yeah,
glory.
that's
Um,
crazy.
I know it's nuts, dude.
Yes, that's awesome,
So
dude.
you're gonna be an uncle again.
Yay!
Your
Uh,
parents know finally?
my parents do not know. They'll watch on Opinions Mostly Live. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
They'll know
um,
when this episode's released.
yeah, they always say they watch the show, so I'm wondering if they actually do. This
Time
is
to
how we're
test it.
I mean, your dad. I know for sure your dad does.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's true. Um, yeah. So we told all the family on Sunday. We had the employee talent show at the Ryman, which I hosted on Monday. We announced it to the Tennessee family from the stage. I brought my wife up, and she like announced it. It was awesome. And we're just finally finishing up all the family because everyone's got
Mhm.
their lives, which is great. But like we had to
Yeah.
tell all the cousins, we had to tell all the friends, and like literally we still have people to tell, but it's Wednesday now, and we're just gonna have to post it or something. But I wanted to make sure that you knew before we posted it, so I held on because I love you, Aaron.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah,
I'm
no,
stoked. I'm
I'm
stoked.
so happy for you guys. That's
Thank
awesome.
you, man. Thank you. That's also why I haven't been following up with the August outing for all of us because I was like, fuck, I can't, I can't do
I
it
mean,
right
I ain't gonna do it anyway.
now. Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah.
But February, we don't know if it's a boy or girl yet. We got the blood test. We just haven't opened the results. We're thinking about doing it in October because I got
Mhm.
George, Celine's brother, and a performance opening for Jason Isbell on the Ryman Outdoor Plaza in October. And then my dad's also planning on being here by chance. So we're
Okay.
gonna try to do a reveal
Yeah.
then. I'll let you guys know and we'll do like
Yeah.
FaceTime or whatever. But
Yeah, that's awesome.
If
yeah,
Post
it's
Malone
pretty.
performs at the Ryman, I need tickets. Stat.
Who? Post Malone?
Yes.
I'll just get you in. I'll get anybody. I'll get all y'all in. I don't care. That ain't no thing, boy. You're talking to the boy right here, boy. Anyways, I'm stoked. So yeah, lots of changes in my life. It's been fucking chaos, but that's also part of the reason why I cut back to drinking once every week, which I've been pretty good at, except for today when they told me I couldn't do my truck, and now I'm drinking Spindrift. So, fuckers.
I look like seltzer water.
It
like
is.
wine
It's
seltzer.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
a joke. Although I did have a beer queued up in case I need to.
On deck.
Okay, boys. Good shit. I'm glad that we're all catching up. I'm sure we're gonna have a good grand old time on this episode and moving into the 2025 season because there's lots of big things happening, just like every year. This is the reality TV that men want to watch. You know what I'm saying? Until you watch
Or the soap opera.
yeah, you're like, this is kind of good actually. This is one we're comfortable saying we watch. So, Joe, why don't you walk us through a little bit? We're going to skip that little fantasy football, but why don't you walk us through training camp because it is officially started, and who are the big holdouts and what are we looking for right now?
Yeah, go ahead, Nick. Thanks for handing it off here. Training camp started this week for most of the teams. Rookies reported between Wednesday and Monday of this week. Veterans were reporting Monday through to Wednesday of this week. Obviously, the two teams playing in the Hall of Fame game next week, the Lions and the Chargers, reported a week earlier. So we're in the flow here. We're in the football flow of training camp where they stay overnight in the facilities because that's why they call it training camp, right? We current holdouts, obviously, we got the notable ones with the Cincinnati Bengals. Shamar Stewart, the first round draft pick, who is a defensive end, who they drafted because of the other holdout, Trey Hendrickson, who's also the defensive end for the Bengals here. You know, Trey Henderson's in Florida right now. Yeah, Trey Hendrickson's in Florida right now. Shamar Stewart hasn't even signed his rookie deal because of his clause in his contract. And of course, the Bengals are just bangling it here. There was this great segment on the Rich Eisen show. They're talking about the Bengals, and every time they talk about the Bengals and the holdouts, they play the sound effect of a Velcro wallet coming apart. That's how the Bengals are cheap and do business. I thought that was hilarious.
I heard a Fandango, never been Bengal. I don't know.
That was just great. Obviously, the other big one we have is Micah Parsons with the I was going to say the Dallas Mavericks, Dallas Cowboys. He is a hold in. Now we got Jerry Jones, running his flapper yesterday at the press conference saying, we don't know if he's going to play the whole season. He might get hit by a car halfway through the season. I don't know.
Wild.
Dude,
And then
talk about having an old ass manager. Like anyone that has a manager that's over the age of 60, like at work, understands where Jerry Jones is coming from.
Yeah. And there's been a lot. There's conflict and tension building up on both sides. Just to happen today, Trayvon Diggs and Micah Parsons held an impromptu Q&A with the media after practice to talk about the contract and everything that's going on with that. So that's just starting to, tempers are flaring there.
Drama.
Hey, drama. Dick alluded to it. Ben's soap opera, right? A reality TV show that we are not ashamed to admit watching.
Time out. You know what we need? We need a soundboard. Have you guys listened to the Workaholics podcast that they do?
Yeah. No, I haven't.
Okay, so like they'll like be all talking like us kind of thing, and then obviously they're in the same room, so it's like more natural. But then Blake, I don't, is that his name? He'll like hit like different sound effects that he cues up. So it's like drama or like the or like whatever it is, and like give me my money, and that's what we need.
Or the Velcro wallet sound on the Rich Eisen show.
Yeah. Side note that. Yeah, exactly. Right. Anyway, sorry to interrupt. Continue your thought process.
The last notable one we got is Terry McLaurin. He's entering the last year of his $23 million contract. He's looking for a big payday. Obviously, him and Jaden McDaniels had to, I think, like a top three.
LV.
Oh,
I'm the Green Bay, dude.
Silver and black.
Jaden McDaniels and Terry McLaurin were top three in like quarterback and wide receiver duos last season. I don't know the exact number, but it was top three for sure. So that's going on too. Scary Terry is very upset about that.
I'll take Scary Terry all day. We need a Scary Terry on our team. You guys don't need shit, Aaron.
Yes, we do.
You guys are queued up to like get like.
We still need a number one receiver.
Yeah, so do we. You're queued up to get last place in the
division. We'll see. Yeah, we need the help.
So do we. No. He's mine. I saw him first.
Last notable one we have, because we have a bunch of Niner fans that listen. Juwan Jennings, he's looking for a new deal, even though he signed a restructured extension last season. He has 2 years left on his contract. I think he
sounds like a Raider. He sounds like
he's holding in. He's practicing, but he's silently protesting. So, those are our current hold-ins right now. I did want to show one more thing from training camp, which I found just absolutely amazing. Okay.
See if we can do that. Absolutely. That'd be a good key right there. Damn it.
So this came out of Chargers training camper sometime last week, I think. We got a new Harbaugh meme, lads. This is
Why do they say Harbaugh?
Harbaugh.
He's
pronouncing it how it looks.
Yeah, he's just reading. He's never heard his name pronounced ever.
Hey. Hey.
Yep.
Yep. So that's a thing. New Harbaugh meme incoming here. So
you know what that reminds me of is the Coldplay astronomer CEO.
Oh, his face, right?
Everyone's hopping on the band.
I mean that's hilarious though.
Dude, you know what sucked is right after that whole scandal happened, Coldplay played here in Nashville at Nissan, and because of that, I think it's like all ploy. The fucking streets are always packed in Nashville, but they were packed, and it was like a fucking Tuesday night, and you couldn't even fucking drive. It felt like a Saturday because everyone was going to a Coldplay concert.
Huh. I mean, it works, but
they're all going with
lucky. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all trying to cheat on their like spouses. Like, let's go. We're gonna get
that's
famous.
The new joke now. It's like, go to the Coldplay concert.
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen acknowledged that at his concert. He's like, I don't care if you're with your side piece or not. Just enjoy the show.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, don't do stupid or play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Good job, Joe. I appreciate the insight. Yeah, there's a lot of big holdouts. I am mostly for the Packers side concerned about Scary Terry. I honestly, he's gonna re-up, obviously. I mean, he's got to. You got Jaden Daniels, why would you not? But that's something to look into. Moving on, guys. Because football's right around the corner. I don't know. It's what? How many weeks is it? It's like I can't do the math. It's less than 16. If you count preseason, which we don't. Fantasy football update. 4th and 69 is back on the table. Hey, Aaron, have you got your fucking trophy yet?
I will be getting it Saturday.
Oh man.
I mean,
I'm not
yeah, Jake and Bobby's baby showers on Saturday at the parents' house, so
right.
be there to grab it.
Perfect.
For perfect.
I'll send you the plaque once you get. Actually, I should have already sent it, but I just haven't. So that gives me a good time to do it. I love that you're taking your time because it lets me take my time.
That's what I'm about, son.
Amen, brother. Brothers helping brothers, brother. So I'm excited about fantasy football. I think we're gonna have another good year. I think everyone is staying again. What I'd like to do this year for those of our fantasy football folks that watch, we do a $50 buy-in, right? Grand prize like $450. You get a trophy. You get your plaque on there. This year, I'm thinking instead of taking out like the winner's pay, everyone just pays an extra $2. It's about $17, and then like the shipping's like $5. So that way it'll kind of cover the whole thing. And then that way the plaques don't come out of my pocket, which I'm more than happy to pay for. But now I got a baby. I got to readjust everything. So
there's no revenue sharing going on here, Nick. All right. I just want to let you know there's no revenue sharing going on. All right.
Speaking of revenue sharing, good segue, Joe. I love it. Green Bay Packers, baby. We're doing our revenue sharing right now. $432.6 million in revenue sharing. Okay. So what does that mean for those of you that don't know? The Packers are the only publicly held team. What do you know? Oh my gosh, I think I'm a shareholder. Oh my God, I am. Guess how much money I'm getting from that $432 million? Zero. I'm getting $0. But that's good money. Mark Murphy, I think when he came into it, there was like 100-something million that, from this process of the Packers being public, but it's grown from 100 since he's been there for the last almost 20 years, 432 million. So they reinvest all that into Lambeau Field and into the team itself, and they do a great job. That's why I love the Packers. That's part of the reason, other than being born into it. I think that's super cool. If only we were more like publicly, traded all of our teams and everything. Think about, we wouldn't have like LeBrons or like people that control their own team that are players. We wouldn't have any of that drama. So I just want to give a shout out to the Green Bay Packers as always. $432.6 million in revenue sharing.
But that's how the Packers avoid paying taxes to state and federal. They limit their tax hit by reinvesting into their local, like you said, infrastructure, arena, et cetera, et cetera.
You guys pay taxes?
I mean, cut that. So it's pretty cool. Shout out Green Bay Packers. All right. I wanted to go back to 4th and 69 real quick. You guys don't have to tell me, but based on recent years and everything that's developed, are we all trying to get number 1 pick for Saquon, or are we going a different direction? I'll start out with Aaron. What did you think?
Yeah, I think without a question, Saquon is the number 1 overall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Joseph, like if I get number 1, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost a no-brainer. Yeah. Unless it's dad, he will draft. He'll draft Aaron Rodgers
or Josh Jacobs.
He still thinks Aaron Rodgers is on the team, so it's okay. Joseph, what are you doing?
I think I'm actually looking because I honestly don't know. And
he's looking at Mel Kiper's like top
Mel Kiper's top running back for fantasy. I can't disagree with Saquon. I think that's how Christian McCaffrey was the imminent number 1 for like 3 straight years, right? Until he finally broke off. But I think Saquon is. Are
there any rookies you're looking at? Like
Ashton Gentry.
Yeah. Gentry.
I was getting ready to ask Aaron, how good is your offensive line, do you think, for a running game?
It's definitely going to be better, especially with coaching changes with the Chip Kelly / Pete Carroll offense.
Okay.
And we already have a couple good pieces on offensive line. We got Colt Miller, who's a veteran, who's one of the best. I think he
You got a
plays
couple
left.
people in free agency.
Yeah. And then we got a couple, and then we still have I mean, not still, it's his sophomore year, Power Jones. Like he's great. But to answer your question, I think we're gonna be more of a run heavy offense this year anyway, with picking up Genty. Raider fan bias aside, he's gonna start, he's gonna put up numbers, he's gonna be great.
Cool.
Yeah.
And that was my question.
I'd say like either late first, early second round, he'll probably start going.
So I'm looking at these running back ratings right now. He's ranked 4th on the running back list.
Well, yeah. I mean, that yeah.
But
Number one
rankings
is
are
number
biased.
one is Bijan Robinson, which I kind of raising an eye on that one.
Nope.
What are you looking
Number
at?
2 is Jameer Gibbs, but I have questions with the offensive line for Detroit because right now their center guard is actually below average with the league with their departures. So I'm kind of curious about
Yeah,
Jameer
but
Gibbs.
he's got that dual threat. He can come out of the backfield and catch passes. That's what he did last year. So
That's my only question would be that. And if Saquon comes in 3rd, Ashton 4th, Christian McCaffrey 5th. That's why I think Saquon is, but I'm kind of curious why Bijan's ranked number 1. That's an interesting one. Maybe because of the division they play in so weak. That's the only I could think of. But I was thinking maybe Ashton, Gentry, or Saquon for sure.
yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be a fun season, and I'm looking forward to it. I don't really have any like hot takes on anything. I would, just because I am biased. Like I would love to get Josh Jacobs, but I wouldn't take him in the top 5. I don't think. I wouldn't take him in the top 3. If I get the first 3 picks,
Yeah,
I'm not going.
I
Jacobs
would
is ranked
take
10th.
I would take Jacobs over McCaffrey though.
I
Yes.
agree. I'd second that.
100%. I love it. That's a good take. That's a good take right there. Okay, wide receiver. Let's talk about wide receiver real quick. Who we like in early?
I mean, obviously Jamar Chase,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
standard. Maybe Justin Jefferson.
JJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not
Yeah.
maybe, definitely. Like, but I think he got hurt last year too, and the year before that, right?
JJ got hurt.
He was
a
out
little
for
bit last season. Yeah, a little bit last season,
Oh.
mid-season, about 4 or 5 weeks. I think it's a hamstring issue.
They still have the power offense, and they're still dangerous, unfortunately,
Mhm.
until they get to the playoffs, and then
Then
Yeah.
the Rams take care of business here. No.
yeah. Those are all good. Is there any sleepers that we're looking at? Anyone got a sleeper up their sleeve? You don't have to say if you don't want to, but
Nico Collins, maybe. Maybe he has a
Nico.
comeback season.
I mean, is he a sleeper though? Because he's pretty good.
He got injured a lot last season, though. I think
Yeah,
he's due for a comeback.
he's a McCaffrey in my opinion.
What about Devontae Adams with the Rams? What about Devontae?
I'm gonna go with comeback Hunter Renfro on the Panthers. See, he could be a good sleeper.
Could be a good sleeper.
How about this one, lads? DJ Moore in Chicago with Ben Johnson going there as a new the new head coach / offensive coordinator for Chicago.
Yeah, I'd stay away from that too.
Yeah, DJ Moore is good.
I mean, everything I'm hearing is like a lot of Caleb Williams' issues are coachable. Like you can coach shit out of him. So it's like shit. What if DJ Moore pops off?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with my guns and go with Torrey Holt again.
Hell yeah,
That's a shot.
Bad No 7 rating of 93.
Oh my god!
Shout out Torrey Holt. Okay, and I'll just since Bo Melton. So he's a Green Bay Packer. He played like wide receiver, fucking 4 or 5 for the Packers last year. He's been switched to cornerback, and they were trying him out in training camp. That's like something that we needed cover for since Jair Alexander didn't. He's gone, obviously. And so they put Bo Melton. They slid him over to cornerback, and apparently he's been doing pretty good. But once again, time will tell. And also, when you're playing real football and not training camp football, we'll see. So I'm that's something I'm watching, obviously, because it's my team.
Mm-hmm.
Could be quite interesting. Go ahead, Joe.
Can I ask a fantasy question, y'all?
Sure.
Okay, so it wouldn't be special teams to me to not ask. Who are the top kickers we're picking in the 7th and 8th rounds here,
I'm taking McManus all day. That's easy. Because the Packers, we get downfield, and then Josh Jacobs doesn't do anything with the ball, then we kick a field goal, and he is a solid fucking kicker still. Also, I've always loved Young Ho. Young Ho.
Young Hoku. Yep.
Yeah. He's hit or miss, but when he hits hard. And he always hits from deep. And I'm gonna take Pat McAfee. No. Oh shit.
Wrong year. Blame you on that.
I'm still living in the early 2000s.
Daniel Carlson.
Let's go. All right.
Shocker.
He's a great kicker.
He is. He's good. He is good. I don't know. Yeah. I don't expect anything less. Joseph, what do you got? You felt like you had that dialed up.
I'm gonna take free agent Justin Tucker after week 8 when a kicker gets hurt and they have to assign him to the playoff run.
You're drafting him and you're drafting him.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna draft him 7th. Okay.
No. Brandon Audrey.
I am so glad to be in the league with you.
Brandon Audrey is still the favorite from the Cowboys, the top kicker.
We call that easy money, baby. Easy money.
Easy money. There you go.
All right, sweet. At a request, guys, we're moving on. Mike Trenery, my uncle. Shout out Mike. Thanks for watching.
Mike. Big Mike.
He's retired CHP now. He watches the show. I was talking to him the other day with the baby announcement, and he's like, "Oh, what are you guys gonna do opinions mostly again?" He's like, "You guys got to talk about the Cleveland Browns quarterback room."
Oh Lord! Oh Lord!
Oh boy!
I was like, "What do you really want to talk about when it comes to that?" Because there's 4 contenders. All right, so we know Deshaun, he's out at the massage parlor, so we don't even have to worry about him. We're done with him. Joe Flacco obviously is there. But we already know good old man Joe is I think he's last on the totem pole. I don't think he's.
I thought Sanders was.
He's Joe Flacco's pole position right now.
No, he's not gonna be. He's not gonna be, because today in the Browns training camp, Kenny Pickett was throwing dimes, dude. Kenny Pickett was the man today. So I think Kenny Pickett's
Kenny Pickett too.
Kenny Pickett's gonna outplay Flacco. Okay, Flacco.
All right.
And then Dylan Gabriel, they drafted him 3rd round, and then obviously who dropped, and everybody knew what the hell's going on, and then it was like a whole controversy. So it's really, looking at it on paper, it's a shit show. That locker room is gonna be fucking nasty. Excuse my French, but it's gonna be horrible. I'm rooting for Kenny Pickett because I think if he plays, they will have the best chance. Anyone else got some thoughts on that? Come on, give me.
I'm also gonna go with Kenny Pickett. I feel like he's the underdog in there. This is his second chance, really. And hopefully he wins the starting position. I mean, who doesn't like it? Seeing the underdog rise up.
Yeah. Good old Kenny, dude. I mean, he's brand new to the game. He got drafted in 22 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Years ago, maybe 21. I don't know, 22. So he has a lot of potential. He could be, to me, he's like Caleb Williams. Okay, except he has a different playing style, but he's in the same exact pocket. Like, he can be coached correctly. Yeah. Maybe he can. Joseph, it looks like you want to challenge that. Go ahead.
You're comparing him.
Something to say.
You're comparing him to Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams is trash, dude. I don't know what people are seeing that I'm not seeing. I'm not bear blind. I'm just fucking blind, apparently. I don't get it.
I haven't blinked for a solid minute and a half.
That's called like you need to go check out, dude.
All right. Here's my take on the whole situation here. So I think the reason why the Browns got Shedeur was because the ownership likes to make big splashes with big quarterback names. That's why the ownership group was the first one to pay a fully guaranteed contract to a quarterback, Deshaun Watson.
And when you get him that low in the fucking draft, yeah, why not? But okay, yeah.
That's fair too. Dylan Gabriel, I think his ceiling is very low. Personally, I feel like Flacco will be the starting quarterback. Want to read off the schedule for you here, boys. First, 5-6 games for the Browns here. They play against the Bengals at home, on the road against the Ravens, at home against the Packers, on the road against the Lions, in Europe against the Vikings, at Pittsburgh Steelers, and then they are at the Miami. Then they play the Miami Dolphins. Week 8 is when they play the Patriots, and Week 9 is their bye. So you can see they're going through a cheese shredder, no pun intended with the Packers, a cheese shredder of a schedule of opponents to play against here. Flacco being the more experienced quarterback and has been in the Brown system already, I think he starts. A lot of opinions, not ours, other opinions. They're booking it, or they're banking it that Shedeur will start Week 10, coming off of a bye week against the New York Jets, and what they're theorizing is he's gonna play out the season as a starting quarterback to see what they have in him, because they have a first round quarterback from the Jacksonville Jaguars in next year's draft, along with their own. And next year's draft is going to be loaded. I don't know, quarterback wise. A certain name like Archie Manning will be in there, so.
Yeah, but okay, explain this to me then, if that's your logic, because Dylan Gabriel went before.
Totally get it, yeah.
Shedeur, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I totally understand that one. That one I don't know, but I think they're going to throw in Shedeur because of maybe they believe he has higher upside than Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel's ceiling is like right here. Like he maxed out at Oregon last year, in my opinion. He's going to be in the UFL in about 4 years, in my opinion.
But why would they take him over Shedeur and then have that as a plan?
Well, there was just there was rumors of a lot of. Sense. I understand, and there was a lot of rumors and allegations of spite that people had against Shedeur because of the last name. And if you compare the side-to-side stats with Dylan Gabriel, he actually performed better in college overall at the Division I level, not when he was out in Jackson State. So there was animosity and like jealousy that teams were going to take Shedeur and award him a high draft pick because of his last name and stuff like that. Obviously, he did it over the top at the draft with his little draft room and everything, which was like, come on, dude, what are we doing? But
yeah,
that's
so
what
you're
saying
is. You're buying into conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it's out there.
It's my theory. My suspicion, I should say.
I think they'll throw Shedeur in at some point this season, because the Browns are not going to go anywhere this season with $41 million to Myles Garrett. They're not going to do anything this season in that division. So I think they're going to throw Shedeur out there and say, "Fuck it, let's see what we have before we spend another first round pick on a quarterback in a quarterback heavy draft next season."
Okay. Yes, everything you said except switch Shedeur and Gabriel. Just like switch.
They might throw Dylan out there. I wouldn't be surprised.
Might as well.
I guarantee you, the only quarterbacks playing in the preseason for the Browns are those two players, though. 100%.
As a manager, like if you're gonna like pull that kind of stunt, you have to support that person that you pulled.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you look like total fucking morons. Like that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we're gonna wait and see how long Shedeur drops and then get him, and then we're also gonna start him.
Week 9, not week 1.
That's so dumb. Okay, whatever. Kenny Pickett wins. He starts winning games. Somehow he pulls it off. I don't know. He gets good. Then they don't have to worry about Shedeur or Gabriel. And Flacco, I'm sorry, he's just not gonna last that long. Flacco's too old.
We said that Watson's out for the season with the re-aggravated ACL. Yeah, but he's not playing.
Yeah.
But in that same quarterback room, like a month ago, Deshaun Watson said he's taking Shedeur under his arm to mentor him.
That's just like disrespectful. That is exactly what's wrong with the Cleveland Browns. They're dumb. they don't make any sense.
You know what they say to Deshaun Watson when he goes to the massage parlor? Hands where I can see them.
Damn.
Oh boy.
That's a joke that Shane Gillis said at the ESPYs earlier this week or last week.
Of course it was somebody else saying it.
I gotta give props, man. It was a great joke.
Actually, yes, I watched a lot of that Shane Gillis. He was on fire. Yeah. I liked it. Everyone hated it, or not everyone, but a lot of people hated it. But it was
funny.
When he did the whole like the Bill Belichick, what does he read to his girlfriend's book or whatever?
The little calico that could,
the
little train that could if you had a pill.
Yeah, genius. Okay, I got a quick story to share with you guys. So the other day I'm at work, the world famous Ryman Auditorium. I'm in my office doing work. Randomly, I'm just like, oh, I gotta go downstairs. I had to print some stuff. That means I have to go get it. So as I'm leaving my office, I turn around the corner and there's a grand staircase, right, that goes up. I see my GM, shout out Gary, G Money. He's in front. I'm like, oh, Gary's up here. That's weird. Gary comes out here usually for special reasons. It's the middle of the day, it's museum hours. So Gary's walking. He looks at me. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I see this posse of like 5 or 6 guys walking right in the middle, and Ryan, the security manager at the back. So I'm like, okay, someone big is here. I don't even recognize Ernest, like whatever. Ernest is there all the time. Shout out Ernest. I respect you, love you. You're all good, brother. But I wasn't fascinated because he's there all the time. So all of a sudden, I'm standing there just waiting for them to pass, because I'm being polite. That's my job. I'm standing there, hanging out. No shit. Pat McAfee is right there, dude. Right fucking there. and he knows. I'm literally like, gotta go. I'm just standing there like, and he walks and I'm like, oh shit. My jaw must have dropped. I was like, he literally stops and he goes, "What's up, boss?" And I was like, "What's up, dude?" And he fucking went upstairs and did it for, dude. I still got chills. Like,
oh hell yeah, dude.
Shout out Pat, dude. Pat, you're a hero,
Shout
man.
out.
You made opinions mostly, dude. You made opinions mostly. We're doing what we're doing because of you, dude. And he doesn't even know it. I wasn't fangirling.
You couldn't give him a demo disc? No.
Dude, trust me, I wanted to. I want to be like, yo, check out opinions mostly. It's all because of you. Like, give us a job. We all need jobs. Like, no, he was awesome. It was so cool, dude. Like, I just want to say, unprovoked, Pat McAfee acknowledged me, and he is, a real humble guy just from that. Like, I was like, dude, no wonder why this dude is who he is. Yeah. So Pat, you fucking rock, dude. I hope you see this. You're amazing. That was cool. Thanks for acknowledging me. Call me boss, bro. Like, if Pat McAfee calls you boss, you made it. I was like, shit. Oh, yeah.
There's a segment on his show he does once or twice a week where it's like he does like a half court shot or something, or a football throw into the hoop. And he's like, this is for let's call it 30 people, $500 on Twitter. Say something nice to someone and tag us, and best way to pay you, we'll reach out to you on Venmo or something.
Yeah. Well, he was doing his show, and it was like a week later, but he did shout out like country music and all that stuff. And he's like, yeah, and the Ryman, and he said Ryman Theater, and he said Ryman Auditorium, because we're not a theater, we're an auditorium, and everybody should know that. And so he shouted it out, dude. I was hoping he'd be like, and that one dude that like looked like crazy.
Shout out.
That'd be funny if he told the story about you after this episode.
And then, yeah, right.
And then we can piece it together and then put it out there.
Everyone in the comments tag Pat McAfee show. Okay.
Yeah. There's this random employee I was walking by. He was just staring in awe when I was walking by. I was like, I gotta acknowledge this guy and shake his hand. It's like, how you doing, boss?
Yeah, dude.
Probably made his day. I don't know.
Tag Pat McAfee.
He might have been having a bad day, and he saw me and then probably enjoyed his life. Who knows?
I was on cloud 9 all night. I don't even remember the show. I was like, I went downstairs and I talked to Gary, the GM. I was like, Pat McAfee's my hero. Like, why didn't you tell me he was coming? He's like, I didn't know till he was here. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, but Pat McAfee. And then like everybody's making fun of me because like I don't fangirl about like artists. I see them all the time. Not a big deal. But Pat McAfee, a golden god. Holy shit.
You gotta be in touch with your booking department and like, all right, any word on McAfee doing a live show here, or what's going on?
I was trying to like be like, hey, he can sell it like 5 nights here just doing his like show here, like easy.
1 week in Nashville, the Pat McAfee show.
Oh my gosh, the Pat McAfee week, dude. Anyways, it was really awesome. So that was one positive thing out of all the crazy shit that was happening. Shout out, Pat. All right, let's keep moving. Joe, I think you got a facts entirely for us. So give it up for Joe's segment, Facts Entirely with Special Teams.
All right. So lads, there's been a lot of rumors circulating around the sports world, at least the sports media world, of ESPN going lone wolf, removing themselves from cable television packages and creating their own streaming application like Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix, etc., Peacock. About a month and a half ago, they recently acquired the rights to the Rich Eisen show, and Rich Eisen will have his own segment or his own show spot in the afternoon, Monday through Friday on ESPN, like after the McAfee show. And he was previously part of the Roku channel and his own thing, independent contractor essentially. So ESPN bought out the show to acquire that. Recently, the NBA, there's been a new NBA TV deal. So now TNT is no longer going to be showing games. So inside the NBA with Chuck, Kenny, Charles, Ernie, no longer on TNT. So it's shifting to Peacock, NBC, NBA on NBC, NBA on ESPN, and NBA on ABC. ESPN bought the rights to stream inside the NBA, basically from TNT, which won numerous Emmys for TV broadcast. Shaq is funny, Kenny, Charles, Ernie, fantastic post NBA show, pre NBA show. So they bought that. So that's gonna be starting next NBA season. They are currently in discussions to acquire the NFL Network, all the rights to the NFL Network, along with Chris Hansen and the Red Zone channel. So ESPN is starting to put together all these global amenities here to build out their streaming platform service. And then on top of everything I just mentioned, they got the Pat Mcafee show streaming rights. Okay. They stream the NBA draft. They stream the NFL draft. They stream the MLB draft, which I didn't know they had a draft, but anyway, no, I thought that happened offline, not on the TV, but ESPN is slowly acquiring all of these TV shows and personalities. And that's, what that's telling me? ESPN global domination on the ESPN app. Start your service at $19.95 a month.
I hope so. Shit.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, get ready to be paying like $30-$35 a month to watch ESPN by itself, like every single month.
I'm okay with that because like already there's too many fucking subscriptions.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass. And I would pay for ESPN, and I think that's a smart move because literally I think 70% of America would pay for that.
Exactly. I would, especially if they got NFL, I would.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
Well, right now they have the so they got Red Zone. They're gonna be charging a couple extra bucks for that. They do have the rights to Monday Night Football with Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, of course. But then that means we still would need to have Amazon Prime for Thursday Night Football, Peacock for Sunday Night Football, and then the occasional Thursday Night Football, like Week 1, like Cowboys at the Eagles. We didn't need that. And then we probably still need like a little antenna to watch well, actually, no, if you have Sunday Ticket or something, I guess.
Local games I don't get the Raiders anymore. They're not local anymore. So.
Oh God, dude, that's
so. What plays in the afternoon on CBS for you?
It's either Chargers or Niners.
Yeah.
Well, Niners will play on Fox. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed. Like, Fox plays like the NFC 90% of the time, and then like
that's how it used to be. It was different last year. Teams
there's always anomalies though.
Yeah.
There's definitely anomalies.
No, it was definitely different. Like, I think it's because this is just a theory, but I think it's because like the Raiders, at least for my area, since the Raiders moved, like shit over here got moved around. Like different teams started playing on different things. Like CBS here started playing more Niner games. Fox started playing Charger games. So
that's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. I see it. Everyone's got to get a piece of the pie. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
But it looks like
it just sucks.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Like I don't really have a way to watch Raider games that's not on my phone.
And Joe will send you the link. That's illegal.
I mean, that's what I use, but it's just on my phone.
Oh, cut that.
Yeah.
It's funny you guys bring that up because with all of these so outside just sports in general, just like TV shows and movies and stuff, with every like Netflix, Prime Video, Paramount Plus, Hulu, the last couple of years, there's actually been a rise in pirate streaming for like movies and TV shows, kind of how it was 20 years ago before these applications were and services were showing up. And it's because of the difficulty to find what you want and also the price of everything now. Like Netflix now, like if you want to get a premium service, like $15-$16 a month now, it used to be half that. And everything just keeps going up. Oh yeah, by the way, they're adding commercials every single streaming service. Guys, remember, I don't know. I think I'm old enough to remember when streaming services existed to avoid the commercials.
Yeah, that was
Now they're slowly introducing the commercial. Yeah, so
they say like cycles repeat every like 15 years or whatever the hell it is. It makes sense. Same thing with me.
my parents told me when cable TV came out, that was the whole point. Exclusive content like HBO, Showtime, with no ads and commercials.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Cable TV came out.
100%. So like, speak on that, like Sabrina Carpenter and all these like little pop stars coming up. You listen to their music and you just mute them and like it's just the music. It sounds like the 80s. Like this part of it is their
Oh yeah, music goes through the cycles. We all know that too. We're all very in depth on music. We definitely recognize that.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's a cycle. It's gonna be the same thing with the TV and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden you're gonna be like, holy shit, I should have just bought direct TV. And all their
so just get ready for the just get ready for the ESPN premium app where you got to pay like 20, 25 bucks a month for all that content. And then they'll have like an ESPN Plus application for $6 or $7 more or something.
I stock in direct TV. That's the goal here.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, Joe. That was very insightful. Thanks for burning our wallet up. That's great. Good stuff. Good stuff, guys.
Velcro wallets out.
Aaron, this is your segment. I mean, we don't do hammering the stats right now because there ain't much stats to talk about. But can you please give us some insight into the division champion odds in regards to betting?
Yeah. So let's just let's go down, talk about just divisions real quick. Who is projected to win these divisions, right? Let's start with the AFC South. Okay, right now it's projected that the Houston Texans are going to be winning that division. What do you boys think?
Oh, let me take this.
Can you read off the teams, please, in that division?
Sure. Let's just change things from what we talked about before, Joe. Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ.
I will, because that's easy. Houston's easily going to take over that division, no problem. You got Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, they might have looked good 3 years ago.
Dramatic effect. You got Indianapolis Colts. They don't have Pat McAfee. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Daniel Jones.
What are you gonna do? They got the Tennessee Titans, and we all know what happened with Will Levis. Will Levis is out with a shoulder injury for the rest of the year. He wasn't even that good. Why do I look like an uncircumcised dick? Because
you look like a hot dog.
That's a no-brainer. I think. What are the odds on that, Aaron?
Plus 100.
Plus 100. Okay, so plus 100. Shit, if you bet $100, you win $100. Easy money. I'm gonna bet. Actually, fuck. Shark's gonna bet that. No problem.
Joe, you got anything?
Just to create controversy, I think if Daniel Jones wins a starting spot with Indy, I think Indy will win that division.
So I'm just gonna go ahead with the Texans taking that. That's pretty easy. Moving on, we got the AFC North. It's projected. I mean, this one could be a toss-up, depending on how well really the Bengals play too. Right now, it's projected the Ravens are going to win that division. Like I said, the Bengals, Steelers with Aaron Rodgers, probably not. Probably go, 9-7, maybe. And then the Cleveland Browns already touched on them, how they're going to be. I think the Ravens are probably still going to take it. Joe, what do you think?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Ravens too. I mean, right now, just last year and the year before, they've just proven to be a powerhouse team, especially with Derrick Henry being added last season. And to your point, the Bengals have a track record of starting off slow in September. I don't know what they're going to do to change it. I think they need to change it. And I think that would be the only different. Well, and also they got their defensive holdouts. So one of the worst rated defenses. And now they have Trey Hendrickson in their first round defensive end, not even on a contract tenure. I'm taking with the Ravens with you, Bet.
You guys brought up two good things there. Thanks, Aaron, for doing that. Going back to our fantasy football draft, where's Derrick Henry in that?
Number
he was
2
ranked like 8th or 9th on the running back list.
That's crazy. I don't know what list you're looking at, but is it ESPN?
Pro football.
They don't know. Well, I don't know. That's no. I don't know.
So that's one thing I want to
football focus.
Yeah, and then the other thing is with the Bengals, I feel like the Bengals are gonna figure it out right now, and I feel like okay. So I got two sides of this fence. Chase Brown, that guy, their running back, dude, that dude is
Mhm.
talented.
Sleeper.
Yeah, he's actually my sleeper if you can count him that way.
Don't give away our draft
That's-
secrets.
I know, but if the Bengals turn it up, dude, like if they turn it on and they get their shit like dialed in, like they're working their gears right now, but those gears aren't clicking every time. If they get that clicking, he's fucking dangerous. And
Agreed.
they're what's plus 225. I'm looking at I just pulled it up. Plus 225. Okay. That's a safe bet. Okay. So I think the Bengals could potentially take over the Ravens because I don't believe in Lamar. I don't love him. You know that.
Here we go, Aaron.
Mhm.
Again.
For controversy. And also because I'm not a big fan of him. Like whatever. But you guys seen the Super Bowl logo colors?
Oh,
Oh,
Oh boy, here we go.
I
was
love
no-
it. Bring it to script, baby. I
There's
don't have
no
the script
orange.
on me, but let's bring it in.
And I watched this girl on TikTok the other day. She's like, so okay, there's no theory about the logos giving away the colors of the team that are going to be in the Super Bowl. And she's like, if you take because they're trying to distract us with all these like pastel colors or whatever, waterproof colors, and you got like the Golden Gate Bridge in the background, which is red, and it's there because that's where it's at, right? So and ignore that shit. She's like, if you change it to I don't remember what it was, some kind of filter that they used. She's like, it's it's purple and it's blue. She's like, it's gonna be the Ravens and the Lions. Okay, it's already like set.
You know, Nick, I could Photoshop any picture too and change the colors to fit my narrative as well
Dude,
if I
I'm just
really
saying.
wanted to.
I'm just saying, dude. I'm gonna go with the Bengals taking it. I feel like they're gonna dial it in. I love Joe Burrow,
Okay,
man. The
okay.
Iceman's fucking awesome, and I love Chase Brown.
Can I point out they lost 7 games where they scored plus 30 points last season? And it's because their defense was atrocity and shit. And now their
Yeah,
two
but-
best defensive players are holding out right now.
I know, but that's exactly what you want going into the season. That's what you want. You want the hate. You want the controversy. You want to be the underdogs. That's what they live off of. Who doesn't love a good underdog story? Oh yeah, the Ravens already won this. Oh, did they? Watch this,
Yeah,
bitch.
see underdogs. I like
Yeah.
underdogs,
Sorry, that's
like-
my take. That's my take.
I like hot dogs, obviously.
Undercooked. No. Underdog, undercooked. Who doesn't?
Aaron, where you at on that?
I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I think they're just overall better.
All right, so repeat of last year is what you're saying. You guys are just
Yeah.
going to be Raven cock riders, if you would.
The Bengals are screwing themselves. I'm sorry, Nick. Can't get
I
their
know, but-
defensive players signed.
They got to figure it
Sorry.
out. They got to figure it out sooner than later. That's all. And this is the sooner.
Okay, I'm having laptop issues. I can't get
Uh-oh.
whatever. I can't see you guys. All right, moving on. We've got the AFC West, Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders. Obviously, I think everybody's projecting the Chiefs to take it, but I mean, ESPN here is disrespecting the Raiders. So there's that. I firmly believe that maybe even if they don't win, they'll make it. They're not going to get last. I think the Chargers or the Broncos will get last. I think the Raiders might get second, but probably just because whatever the Chiefs voodoo they have, even though on paper they kind of suck, they'll probably still win the division. Nick, what do you think?
Yeah, I also really, I don't hate the Raiders in any way, shape, or form. And I want them to win. I think it's kind of strange that they're at plus 1,500. That's crazy, but whatever, to win the division. I actually do like the Chargers, and I feel like my hate for Kelsey and Taylor Swift is so strong that the Chargers might channel that and take over the AFC West. The reason being, Lad McConkey. That motherfucker is my favorite fucking player. I mean, he's more. I would love for him to be a Packer. He has my heart. There's something about that little fucking white guy that like running around the field. He tears it
Yep.
up. He gets open. He fucking makes plays happen. I am a Lad McConkey fan. So for that reason and that reason alone, I'm going to say the Chargers will take that division. No rhyme or reason. I just love that guy.
Okay. Joe?
I respect that take, Nick. A lot of hate on the Raiders. I don't think they'll get more than 10 wins, being honest with you. Just with how, I mean, I think this is probably the second hardest division in
Yeah, it's
football. I honestly think the Broncos will take it. I think there's a legitimate chance the Broncos can take. Their defense got a hell of a lot better this offseason. They have the reigning defensive player of the year in Patrick Surtain. They had a fantastic draft. Bo Nix going into the second year of his development under Sean Payton, who knows how to run a franchise and direct a franchise to a Super Bowl. And I think based on the first half of the season, they were leaning into a lot of what Bo Nix wanted to do. Second half of the season, they were doing what Sean Payton was coaching him to do and how to play the quarterback position. I think a legitimate offseason with Bo Nix and development, and also the defense getting better with the Broncos. I think the Broncos have a legitimate chance dethroning the Chiefs as the favorites in the AFC West.
All right, let me ask you this real quick. I'm going to interject. Hot take. I don't agree with it. Aaron doesn't agree with it. Whatever. Who cares? Bo Nix as your franchise quarterback or Caleb Williams, both of you. Aaron, go first.
Oh, it's hard.
Yeah, I know that's a good one.
It's hard because the Bears kind of had a lot of, I don't know, inside shit that was happening last year, and that kind of gave Caleb a disadvantage. So I don't think we've seen what his full potential could be. And Bo Nix obviously had a great rookie season. I guess right now, Bo Nix, but I do want to see what Caleb Williams does under Ben Johnson. I'm not writing him off.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I like it. Joe, sorry.
I fully echo what Aaron is saying. The Bears had a lot of internal
Beef.
Controversy, whatnot. And also, I just want to point out, like, Bo Nix has played as a quarterback, has played the most college football games of all time as a quarterback. So he has a lot more experience than said Caleb Williams. To Aaron's point, I would love to see what Caleb Williams does under an offensive coach in Ben Johnson. But Bo Nix also benefits that with Sean Payton being an offensive head coach. So who would I rather have as a head coach? It depends on the situation. Like right now, I'd rather have Bo Nix than Caleb Williams. Yeah. Now, yeah, I'd say I'd probably want to have Caleb Williams based on the skill set. But Bo Nix is excelling a lot faster and a lot better right now, to Aaron's point, like he said.
I'll tell you what, if I have to draft like a quarterback like late and those two on the board, I'm taking Bo Nix. Anyways, all right, go ahead, Aaron. Move on.
All right. So Joe's saying Broncos are going to win it. Nick, you say Chiefs. I say Chiefs.
I say Chargers.
He said Chargers.
I wouldn't be surprised at Chargers, and I like your Lad McConkey. I like that guy too, Nick.
Yeah, I think he's going to turn it up.
So you both said Chargers.
No, he wants Denver.
I'm thinking Broncos can do it.
Okay.
I like certain players on the Chargers.
But he thinks Caleb Williams is better. That's a fucking whatever, Joe.
Hypothetically.
Okay. All right, moving on to the AFC East. We've got the Bills, Patriots, Dolphins, Jets. Bills are projected to take that. I'm inclined to agree. That's kind of a shit show division as well. Nick?
Yeah, I have to pick the Bills because it only makes sense. But I would like personally to see Miami do what I know Tua could do if he had the team behind him and he didn't get hurt all the time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Buffalo Bills. I'm just gonna make that one quick.
Yeah. Joe?
Yeah, once again, the asterisk, Nick, with Tua, it's like the potential, right? Just unfortunately, he needs a helmet with 4 pillows in it to protect his head. Yeah, I'm going to take – do you guys know who the quarterback is of the Jets? It doesn't even matter. Bills are taking that division.
Yeah. Okay. Justin Fields.
Thank you, Aaron.
Even more.
All right. moving on to the NFC, starting with the NFC North. Lions, Packers,
Oh,
Vikings, Bears. This is a good division.
fuck.
All teams have potential. Right now, it's projected the Lions are going to take it. Joe, why don't you go ahead and start us off?
Yeah, so the Lions, they lost a lot of moving pieces, like a successful college team when they win the Natty, kind of like Michigan a couple of years ago. The Ohio State Buckeyes this last season, they lost about 15 to 17 personnel to the draft and also coaches moving around. The Lions have a lot of uncertainty with all of their new position coaches, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, wide receiver coach, defensive coaches. You can list it from the line down. New offensive line. Minnesota Vikings uncertainty with JJ McCarthy. It's basically he's either going to win the Super Bowl or he's gonna flop. It's crazy. I think for consistency reasons, I think I'm going to take the Green Bay Packers to win the division this year. I think they've shown enough consistency. I know Nick, I know y'all flopped out in the playoffs last year, but at least you made it to the playoffs, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, and we didn't flop out right away. I mean, it wasn't that
No,
bad.
no, no. But you made it to the playoffs and everything. I think there's a lot of uncertainty with the Lions right now when we're talking 1.5 months away from the fucking week one season starting. So for right now, on July 23rd, I would say I'd comfortably pick the Packers until new information comes into me to influence a different team to win the NFC North.
Yeah, dude.
What
basically
kind
on
of
paper.
answer is that?
On paper, it looks like the Packers just based on the uncertainty with the Lions and the Vikings.
I respect it, man.
Okay.
He's
Well,
like,
I'm gonna
any
go.
nods I can get.
I think Joe covered everything for about half the population of the country there. I'm gonna go with the Packers too. Nick,
I mean,
let's hear it.
trying not to be biased, but we are all we with LaFleur
LaFleur.
as coach. We've been to the playoffs 5 out of the last 6 years. Okay, that's huge. He's had all kinds of changes. He's been able to deal with like Rodgers leaving and his drama and all that stuff to Jordan Love and the youngest team in the NFL. To me, that spells like a winner's mentality to make sure that it happens every year, regardless of your changes. I'm all about changes because right now in my phase of my life, I'm going through changes. There's a lot of changes. Shout out to Ozzy. Sorry, Ozzy. We love you. But he's going through changes, right? And he always handles them. And so I think under his guidance right now, we have a really strong young team. And we have a team that's well rounded now. We don't have a wide receiver one. And everyone's like, oh, yeah, Matthew Golden's guy. But that's what we do every single year. And I don't like being the Dallas Cowboys. So we ain't going to do that. But we have the players there. Once someone steps up to make those plays, Jordan Love is a great quarterback. I mean, he's a great quarterback. He could be a fantastic quarterback if he finds the right piece and gets that right connection every single time. With Josh Jacobs, dude, I know I hated on that guy 2 years ago, but my God, he's under the right team right now. He's got the fucking play skill. He's got the mentality. He loves Green Bay, dude. I mean, Aaron, it's a fucking blessing, okay? I am so thankful that
Talk about
you
being
guys...
a college town.
No, yeah. Thank fucking Josh McDaniels and Antonio Pierce.
I'm sorry, Aaron.
So we are built for success right now. And I think the Lions are still super dangerous. I think Vikings are still super dangerous. I'm not very concerned about the Bears, and that's just not like the hate and the bias and like, you know,
No, we don't know. Yeah, they're development.
Yeah,
they're a development organization
exactly.
right now.
Yeah, and they will end up in last place, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure. But
that's what the odds have it is.
I like the Packers taking this division, and I think if we can get a wide receiver number one, we got all the backing players right now. Most on the defensive side right now, Keyshawn Nixon, McKinney, Valentine, fucking Edgerrin Cooper, Quay Walker, Rashawn Gary, Kenny Clark, and Lucas Van Ness, dude. We have a stout defense too. And they were young last year, and this year is the second year for them to go, okay, time to fucking turn it on, time to hold it down. Let Josh Jacobs run. We're going to hold defense so we can let Josh Jacobs run. I think we're going to play a stronger run game, get our wide receivers working. And once we find that wide receiver number one, if we had Devontae Adams in his prime, we'd fucking take the Super Bowl right now. So, yeah, I'm going Pack, baby. Like, that's it. That's all there is to it.
Pretty, figured that was coming.
Pretty
Yeah.
standard
Good
if you
work.
think about it.
Shocking.
Yeah, right.
Homer. No.
Good work, boys. Moving on to NFC East with the Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys, and Giants. Super Bowl champion Eagles, obviously projected to win. I am inclined to agree with Commanders close on their tail. Especially Jaden Daniels there coming into his sophomore year after his incredible rookie season. Still think the Eagles are the powerhouse of the NFL. They'll take it. Joe, what do you think?
Well, Aaron, you just laid it out on the table and fed us the bread rolls, baby. I mean, the Eagles are the defending champs coming off the Super Bowl here. And we were just talking about fantasy football projections here. Who's going to go number one? I don't know. Some running back named fucking Saquon Barkley, who is absolutely beast mode 2.0 in a sense of he just beasts through everyone. I'm not going to say he has the power or the strength of Marshawn Lynch. Shout out Marshawn Lynch. He's a goated running back. But he has all the fundamentals and all the requisites to be the modern day running back, and he should be the highest paid running back running with the Eagles until further notice, baby.
Yeah, I'll make it short and sweet. Yeah, Philadelphia is going to take it. Washington Commanders, they have the potential to take it. Whatever happens with Scary Terry, he's a deep threat. He's the guy that we got to watch. If he re-signs, there's a possibility. If he doesn't, I think Jaden Daniels has a harder time getting rid of that ball.
Absolutely agreed. All right, NFC West, we got the Niners, Rams, Cardinals, and Seahawks. Niners are projected to take it with the Rams. Really?
I'm sorry.
Shut up. Okay, just shut your fucking mouth, Joe. We know. If you let me finish a sentence, I can say that the Rams are very, very, very close behind.
That was just funny.
Try not to blow your load here, Joe. I'm gonna go with the Rams. Jesus Christ. Nick, who you going with?
Man, that's for me. It's literally a coin toss. I love Jock Purdy. I love Jock Purdy. Purdy has potential, and he's always shown potential. He has really bad games, but when he's on, he's on. Rams definitely are dangerous in that division, and they could easily take over. So it's between the two. I'll stick with the Niners for betting reasons, but the Rams might take it over.
Okay, like it. Joe, go ahead.
Yes, I just remembered the Niners have the easiest schedule in the NFL based on pro rankings, essentially. So that makes sense why they have the slight edge. I was just looking at that. I was like, you kidding me? But yeah, I'll still take the Rams to win it. I will say, everyone, do not be surprised, July 23rd, 2025, if the Arizona Cardinals finish second in the division. They are sneaky good. They are getting better progressively, especially on the defensive side. Marvin Harrison Jr., another year with Kyler Murray to blend and to get the mold going. I think the Cardinals are actually one of the sleeper teams to do better than they're projected to this season.
Nope, not at all. Kyler Murray sucks. Arizona Cardinals suck. They might even fall behind.
They suck, but they're going to do better than.
They might even fall behind the Seahawks, dude. Mark my words.
I mean, we might be sleeping on the Seahawks a little bit too, honestly. No, I agree with Nick. Cardinals are going to be trash.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, moving on. To the last division, we got the NFC South with the Buccaneers, Falcons, Panthers, and Saints. Nick, who you got?
Yeah, so okay, I'm trying to wrap my head around why Bijan Robinson is
right
the number one running back. And to me, that spells conspiracy theory. So I'm not going to get into that. I love Baker. I love what they're doing over there in Tampa Bay. It's fun. It's actually good football to watch. Like, if I'm not watching the Packers and I'm watching like 8 other games, I'm always looking for the Buccaneers game because they always put on a show. So I think Buccaneers are highly explosive. They should be able to take that division. My only caution sign is going to be Bijan and his whole like stereotype around him. Are they just going to run the ball every time? Because if they do, then everybody knows it's coming, so they won't go that far. So Tampa Bay Buccaneers, yeah, Atlanta's a close second, but Tampa Bay.
Okay, Joe.
Yeah, I agree with Nick. I think there was a poll that was put out between GMs, head coaches, and scouts of like top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL. Baker was number 10 on that list, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah, he's fucking hot, dude. He's hot shit.
Baker is hot as fuck. Also, Bucky Irving was in the top 10 rated running backs for fantasy. So
Fucking hot
Bucky
as
Irving
shit.
take another step. We got Chris Godwin coming back, Mike Evans. To Nick's point, they're going to be a very explosive. I'm curious where the Panthers are going to add. I think the Panthers actually might finish second in that division. I think they're going to come out the gate hot. Bryce Young has taken major steps in the offseason, including when he was placed into the starting lineup the last third of the season, last season. I remember the last game was on the road at Atlanta. He throws like a 40-yard flicker to I got a Thielen, and he starts walking off like Steph Curry made a three before he even catches the ball, and they call it a touchdown. The confidence is there. He has the confidence, and the skill has always been there, just figuring out the confidence. So I'm agree with Nick, but I think the Panthers actually might be the sneaker team to finish second in the NFC South.
I just want to add on to one thing right there. What you said with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and like those four dudes right there that you mentioned. It's the culture there is also extremely positive and extremely like
good point.
Like they're like all brothers. You can already tell, like, we don't even have to be in the locker room. You can already tell that those guys all like love each other. They love playing the game. They have like yeah, and that mentality right there will help you win. So
good point on that. Good call on that.
I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers. Baker's obviously the guy there. The guys you mentioned too, that offense is they're all healthy, they're gonna be on fire. Even when they're not, they still find ways to win, put up numbers. So we're gonna go with the Bucks. And that is the NFL, gentlemen.
It is. Is it safe to say that Baker's gotten better since he's been in Tampa? You know,
I think he has.
Oh, dude. Fuck, yeah, hell yeah, he's been getting a lot better.
A lot more confident too.
The confidence.
A lot more confident.
That culture right there. They have this whole stigma about them. They're just like, yeah, we live in fucking Florida. We can do whatever the fuck we want to. We're having a good time. Like, oh, this is great. So, all right. I'm going to wrap this up, guys. I got a card rip, which I haven't ripped a lot of cards lately because my wife is like, we got a baby coming. I'm like, yeah, I know. She's like, you can't even buy a Ford truck. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So
I can't buy a Ford truck, but I could buy a $3.99 pack of cards.
Yeah. No, I actually had this pack of cards for like 2 months. I haven't bought any. So it's an old pack of cards. It's a Don Russ 30-pack blaster. We're just going to rip it for the Shark Rips.
Who's on the cover?
Aaron Rodgers.
Hell yeah.
This is the 2024, right? See if we get anything good. I'll send you guys your respected cards. Like, I got a bigger screen. I can actually see what I'm doing. George Pickens. Okay, Brandon. Jahan. Bailey. We're looking for a hit here, boys. Josh Jacobs. Greg. Chase Brown. There's Chase Brown, too. See, we're talking about Chase. Njoku. Oh, yeah, Njoku is also a sleeper tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every year. Josh Reynolds. Sam Laporta obviously is going to go top at the tight end side. There's Daniel Jones. That card will be worth nothing. Aaron Rodgers. That card will also be worth nothing.
Rodgers?
We got this like green outlined with the blue. Jim McMahon. Yeah, he doesn't play anymore, but I'll draft him.
We know.
Javonte Williams, Tank Dell, Devontae Walker, whatever. Best of Panini. Oh, this is a Brock Purdy. So that's a Brock Purdy signature card there. That's kind of cool. Donnie Mitchell. I'm guessing nothing else came out of this. So let me just pop through real quick. Oh, drafting him too. Dan Marino. Duh. Von Diggs. Eric Dickerson, Jimmy Smith. Here you go, Joe. Joey Bosa. I know you love those Chargers. Chris Olave, Jalen Waddle, Alvin Kamara. No good hits in there, but it was fun.
No Raiders. That's rude.
Yeah, fucking Raider rude, dude.
So Rodgers was on the Jets?
Yeah, Rodgers on the Jets. You can have that card. I'll send it to you. I don't care. I don't want it. Guys, if you watch this far, appreciate it. We're opinions mostly. We just like to have fun. If you're watching it for the first time, just know that everything we say is just for fun. It's opinions. That's why we call it opinions mostly. We want to hear your questions, comments, and concerns, and we're looking forward to the NFL season, the 2025 NFL season. Aaron is the reigning champion in 4th and 69. He's getting his trophy. I will send you that plaque. And yeah, I don't know. That's all I really got to say. I'm excited to be a father. Super stoked for our season. I'm super stoked for football. I'm taking every Sunday off. It's going to be great. Aaron, you got any closing comments you wanna add?
Nothing that I could think of, my guy. You know?
Beautiful. Joseph?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. 1 month till football.
All right, guys. Until
Get your
next time,
full-time
like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and also tag Pat Mcafee Show in the comments. Everyone comment Pat Mcafee, okay? Let's get it going. I want him to see that one segment. Joe, make sure you clip that or whatever it is. Or Aaron, have RJ clip that and throw it on our show.
There you
Joe,
go.
make sure that you put that little whatever it's called in there, the little timeline
Chapter option?
thing. Yeah, chapter option. All right, guys. Until next time, we are Opinions Mostly. We love you. Have fun. Go football. Woo!
Woo!